Viva!
Viva!
Viva! Okay. Thank you so much, all that have been involved in my case. It was a horrible one to some point. There are so many threats, but finally I'm out from the support we got from the former governor of Nairobi, from the chairperson also, from the lawyer, Mr. Omar. And I really appreciate comrades also for standing with me all the 2 days. And I'm out, and we are out for struggles again. We make sure that all that is required for a better education system is achieved as student leaders. Thank you so much.
I was instructed by the former governor of Nairobi, Mike Sonko, to come on record for the student who was arrested and was supposed to take plea yesterday. I came on record. The student was being charged with the offense of having petrol, 20 liters jerrycan petrol. The state wanted to object him from being released on cash bail. We did present to the court the scenario leading to students at the university having to cook for themselves, having to do business to pay their fees, having no money to pay cash bail, and having to consider the funding model for the universities that are in place. The court has, for the first time, pronounced in itself on how students, when they are in conflict with the law, are supposed to be dealt with. The court has appreciated that students have no income of their own, so that they cannot be given excessive cash bail because they are not earning. The court has agreed that there needs to be a serious discussion on the funding model that is in place at this time. The court has agreed and given the young student 5,000 shillings as cash bail, which is a landmark decision, and which one we shall now be using in all matters of any university student who will be in conflict with the law. The basics of this decision is anchored on Article 53 of the Constitution. The right to education must be upheld. Locking students, whether they are leaders, whether they are what, behind bars, contravenes the right for education. So the court has agreed with the constitutional provision of Article 53 that education is fundamental. Being Article 53 falls under the Bill of Rights, Chapter 4 of the Constitution, the sanctity of education has been upheld. As a senior advocate and as a former student of the University of Nairobi and as a lecturer of the University School of Law, I'm calling upon His Excellency the Head of State. Let the police be concerned with thieves. Let the police be concerned with the murderers. Let the police not be interested on matters of students. Students have a right to exercise Article 37, and they have always exercised that right without any damage to property, without an injury to any human being. And therefore, we are calling upon the incoming IG, the current acting IG, that train your officers not to see students as enemies of this country. The issues the students are raising are germane. They can't be washed away. The question about funding of university education is critical to every father, every mother in this country. Every parent wants to see their kids grow to university, then they enter into the job market. We cannot arrest, we cannot kidnap, we cannot torture, we cannot make them to disappear, because the students are the students of a university. The essence of university is universality, that they do not have a tribe, they do not have an age, they do not have a gender. They are universal in terms of intelligence. I want to thank Governor Sonko for standing with the student fraternity. I want to thank Governor Sonko for having agreed to pay the cash bail for this student. And I want to thank Governor Sonko for having a heart to understand the less fortunate, the less vulnerable, those ones who have no resources as the students of this country. May God bless him, and may he continue being a pillar on support system for our students. Thank you. I have been instructed here by the Governor, His Excellency Sonko, to move to court to challenge the funding model and to stop. Viva! 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 Viva!